Let me tell y'all, this is why I don't like going outside. First of all, a bug got caught in my hair. Sure did. That was a problem. Looking all crazy in the middle of the neighborhood trying to get the bug out. Yeah, that's an issue. Then I got to handle that. Then I'm walking, and a bug flew right here by my mouth. Are you really kidding me? That's just a lot. For this early in the morning, trying to get your life right. Okay. So, yeah, bugs and stuff. Ooh, I need to just pull this all back because it is just too hot. All right, so let's get started in this kitchen. That's what I did. I was going to make a sausage, typical egg bake, but then I said I want to do something a little bit different. So I am braising some steak with some onion, and then over here I have some potatoes boiling. So what I'm going to be making is Philly steak and cheese egg bake. So stay tuned. Let me get myself geared up. Got it all. Where's my stuff at? Okay, now I'm going to add a little water. And then I'm going to cover it. All right, we'll let that simmer down and I'll be back with the next step. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay. It is not tender enough for me. I'll just add some more water. And let it cook a little bit more. Ooh, look at all that water. Potatoes are done. I am going to take a Maggi cube, squash it down, because I need more flavor, more of a beef flavor. And then I'll let it simmer some more. Cover it back up. Okay, got my gear all cleaned and washed. My butter just got done melting. So what I'm gonna do is start assembling my potato steak egg bake. Now, I have my steak here, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it in strips like so. I have to make sure I'm cutting it in the right angle though. That's going up and down. Okay, so we're gonna do it this way. So I'm gonna cut this steak, and what you see next to it are the onions that I cooked with it. And we're just gonna make some thin slices here, like that. All right, got that done. So we're gonna set this to the side. In this bowl, I have my potatoes. I'm gonna take this bowl here, like that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and peel off the skin of this potato. Get that off. Then I'll set it in this bowl over here. Yeah, That's all I'm gonna do. Just keep peeling the skin off. Okay, got that peeled. Now I'm gonna take my glass dish and I'm gonna pour this butter in here. I'm gonna take the paper towel and I am gonna put it up on the sides. Like so. Put that in like that. Now I'm gonna take my potato and I am going to slice it and lay it in here. And I'm gonna layer these potatoes in this dish. Like that. Now that the potatoes are layered in the dish, I am going to take some sea salt, put that in here. Okay, I'm gonna take some onion powder, put that in here, and I am gonna take some garlic powder. That in here. Now I'm gonna add some smoked paprika. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start layering the meat. So we'll just go ahead and put some layers here. All right. Oop. Just add some of these onions here. And then I'm gonna make the egg mixture. Right after this. Okay, so I'm gonna take my frozen spinach here and I'm gonna put this in this bowl and then I'm gonna put it in the microwave because it needs to be thawed. I thought I had some non-frozen spinach, but I don't. I'm not gonna use this much of the spinach. I love spinach, so I can use the remainder for something else. So we're gonna pop this in the microwave. Okay, spinach is done from the microwave. So what I'm gonna do while I'm waiting for the mixture to be put together, I'm gonna take this and put it in the oven on 325 due to the fact I want these potatoes and to cook, to be hot, so that it'll evenly cook when I put in the egg mixture. Okay, now have a spoon. I'm going to take some of the spinach and I'm gonna press the water out of the spinach. Now I don't want it to be wet. I want it's dry. That's why it's best to use a dry, I mean not dry, fresh spinach when doing this. Okay, so now I'm gonna transfer the spinach into this bowl. Okay. I'm gonna crack my eggs. I will use probably 8 eggs for this. Now I'm going to add onion powder. You know I love me some onion powder. Some garlic powder, a little bit, some pepper. I have one ingredient I forgot to bring over. Let me grab that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get ready to put this cheese in here. And what I am using is some triple cheddar. Put that in here. And then I'm gonna use some medium cheddar. So, and stir that up. And we're gonna pour this into our pan, glass dish. I am gonna add a little more salt. Use that. And let's get this in the pan. All right, we're gonna pour this on top. And again, that was 8 eggs that I did use. The bottom of the potatoes and steak, they are not piping hot. They're warm. A little bit hot, but not too hot. All right, and then we're gonna just sprinkle the cheese on top. This is the medium cheddar. And then we have the triple cheese here. I would have put some green pepper in, but I am not the biggest fan of green pepper. That's why I just put the onion in, the caramelized onion. But yeah, so here it is. We'll put this in the oven on 350 for probably about 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, we just took her out of the oven. Yeah, I have a baby here now. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna let it cool off before I cut into it. Okay, let's get ready to give this a taste. Can't wait. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. Yeah. All right. Ooh, it is still very hot. Oh, gotta get this potato right here. Okay, then I am going to sit down and eat. Okay, here it is. Let's take a bite. Oh my God. These potatoes are so incredibly delicious. Yummy. So good. So very good. Yum. I will see y'all later. Try this at home. It is so good. See you. Peace and love. Thank you for watching.